Hey guys, I am getting over COVID, yay. So if my voice is kind of like nasally, that's why. But you probably noticed I'm a little bit behind anyway on reviewing these palettes or swatching them. I mean, I have the Winx or Winx Club palette. I had to look this up because I had no idea what this was. This cartoon was like, I was already too old to be watching this because this came out in 2004, so never saw it, didn't know what it was, but the palette is pretty. It's called Just Like Magic. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Just Like Magic, but it ends with an X. And since this is an X and it's called Winx, is it supposed to be pronounced Just Like Magix, which sounds kind of silly, I don't know. Anyway, let's just get swatching it because it is pretty and I want to get into it here. I haven't even opened it to look at it yet. Alright, so there are some glittery shades in here that look kind of chunky, but there's no pressed glitter or anything. Oh, that might be a pressed glitter. I don't know, we'll get to it when we get to it here. But I do have to grab some wipes. Whoa. Go. The first one here is Domino. And that is kind of a gritty, chunky, glittery shade. It's a light pink. Oh, it feels gritty too. It's not a very smooth eyeshadow, but it's a pretty metallic light pink. And it has, hold on, take my watch off. It has, when you look up close, it's got kind of iridescent glitter in it. It's got purple, blue, green, and orange that I can see. So it's got a nice like multi-dimensional glitter to it, but it does feel kind of rough. And then we've got Linfia. This one has like little flowers pressed into it. This is a matte blush pink. Like a very light blush color. Then we have another chunky looking glitter like this one was, Nature's Symphony. This one's a green. Now see, this one feels like it's a super shot because it's got like a wetness to it and it's kind of sticky. So this one is a very pale like mint green base and it has orange and green iridescent sparkles in there. It's pretty, but again, it has that chunky texture to it that makes it feel kind of scratchy. Not like entirely sure how much I want to put a super scratchy feeling eyeshadow on my eye. The next one is Solaria. This one has the little star pressed into it. This looks like a pale yellow with a bunch of silver sparkle in it. So we'll see how good this one swatches. It picked up pretty nicely. Not too bad for a pastel yellow like that. And then of course I don't have a lot of room for that last color, which is Pure Magic. And this one looks like a Super Shock too. Yes it is. Oh no! Oh no, that didn't... That's weird. It's got like blue crap in it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. I thought it was from my finger, but it's not. It's like in the eyeshadow. When I rubbed off that top layer, there's like swirls of blue that didn't get mixed in. It's like the eyeshadow didn't get mixed good enough. See it? So, this is a very pale, sheer, iridescent blue Super Shock shadow here. Pretty when the light hits it, but when the light isn't hitting it, it barely shows up here. So that is the entire first row. I do really like this green. I think it's a pretty unique color. Just not loving the fact that it's scratchy. Alright, on to the next row. We have Fairy Vibe. This is kind of a reddish berry color. That one's pretty pigmented. And then Sunbolt. This is one of those colors that I absolutely love, that's just like a metallic apricot. Nice all over lid shade. And then we have Zenith. This one is a lime green, and it has silver and blue micro sparkles in it. That one's really pretty. And then Rising Tide is this pretty metallic teal color. That's gorgeous. And Digital Blast. This is another one of those chunky, well, you know what? It feels chunky, but it swatches pretty smooth. It doesn't swatch like these two did. So this is a purple with silver sparkles in it. That middle row is very pretty. And looking at it again, this is like last time I swatched one of these, the Muppets palette. I realized after I swatched it, I should have gone in threes because they make so much sense as like, that's a look, that's a look, that's a look, that's a look, and that's a look. I should have swatched it like that. So I apologize, but they're still really pretty this way. That's a nice like rainbow look right there. And then we have this bottom row, which is all mattes except for this last one. So we have Sounds of Melody. Has a little music note on it. This is very dry to the touch. And I did not check for the little asterisks, but I'm pretty sure that this one probably has one. Let me check the back of the box. No, it doesn't look like any of them have it. Which is surprising, because this is like a reddish berry shade that usually stains. We'll see if it stains. Dragon Flame, this one has a little heart on it. This is a matte orange. Almost like a corally orange color. That one's super pigmented. And then there is Charmix or Charmix. Like I said, I don't know this cartoon, so I'm not sure what I'm pronouncing wrong. This is a really pretty seafoam mint green type color. And then Andros. This one looks like it has water, like a water splash. Oh, that one's not picking up very good. That's a pretty turquoise, but it looks like you're gonna have to build it a lot. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Whoop, I'm very out of focus right now. And then this last color looks so pretty. It's called Sonic Bomb. Yeah, this feels like a Super Shock. That's so pretty though. It doesn't have that like jelly feeling like the pressed glitters usually do. So I'm guessing this is a Super Shock one. But that is really pretty sparkliness. So the only glittery one in that row, and then the rest are mattes. And I'm curious to see if this red is gonna stain or not, so. No, it actually didn't too bad. I'm having more of an issue getting that glitter off than anything else. Let's see. So yeah, that red did not stain. I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna have to say, I mean, my favorite color, color-wise in here was this one, the Nature Symphony. That's just so pretty, but it's very, I'm gonna swatch it one more time, it's very scratchy, which is not my favorite thing in the world. But it's got so much like, it's just got that iridescent orange, it looks like orange, gold, green, and blue. sparkles in it, and then it's got like that minty green base. So it's super pretty when the light hits it. That's definitely the standout shade for me. What I'll probably end up doing with that is using it over another one of the green shades, and then the fact that it's like scratchy won't bother me as much because it's not sitting directly on the eyelid. But this is a really pretty fun, colorful palette, very springtimey if you're getting in the mood for spring because you're sick of wintertime already. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have like no energy. I just wanted to get this video up because this has been sitting here and I want to swatch it. Hoping I feel better by the time I do my next one, because I want to swatch the, what is it called? The Valentine's Day one that's like basically all reds and pinks. But for now, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video.